Hello, I'm here to talk about a Bollywood movie I saw in the drive-in cinema. My dad called us from home. He was walking in his taxi and he said to get ready, we're going to see a movie in the drive-in cinema. We went to see the movie. The name of the movie was Ram or Sham. It was a great movie. The movie was a twin brother get separated from small, and one of them lives in the family home, and one lives in another home with a lady. She brought him up from small, and he came to be a farmer. He used to drive his tractor. He used to plant his land, plant his garden. And he was a very aggressive guy. The other twin was very scary. He was scared because his brothers always beat him home. They were rich people. The brother wanted to rob him and take away his property and take away all his wealth. So every day the brother used to beat him and keep him out of sight and tell him, you don't show up when they have any functions or any dance. So finally they had a dance, and his brother, the twin brother has a sister, and the sister had a daughter, and the daughter insisted for them to go and see the dance, and he said, no, I'm scared of your dad. He don't want us there to see the dance. And he said, no, we'll just see the dance and come back home. Finally, they went to see the dance. The dance was a nice song and dance. People were singing and dancing. After that, he said, let's go from here. She said, no, wait a little bit, and then they get caught. She get caught. He get caught. The people recognize him and they say, look, this is the real owner for this business. And her father didn't like that. He ran away and came home, and the father came. When the father said, I warned him not to go, but he went. So I'm gonna punish him. The father went upstairs and get a whip, a hunter, started beating him, and he was crying, and the big man was crying, and the brother was beating him. The brother said, I told you not to come to the meeting. And he's finally, you still came. So his sister tried to, get between her husband and her brother, and they part the fight. They say, don't beat my brother. Why are you beating my brother like that? Don't beat him. And the brother was crying, and the brother said, I can't live this life in this home here. Because the brother wanted to rob him, take away all his wealth, take his business. So finally he said, I can't live in this home. So they wanted to marry him with some girl. The girl came and the girl saw him. The girl said, I can't marry to him. He's not my type. So they left. So the brother couldn't live there again. He was getting for the punishment. He said, no, I can't live here. My brother beating me too much. So he leave the house and run away. And the other twin on the other side, his mother and him had a little fight, and he ran away on that side from his mother home. So it was a crisscross, He went, the other aggressive guy went to a restaurant and eat a lot of food. And then he tell the waitress to bring me the bill. The waitress gone to get the bill. He get up and walk away and leave the restaurants. And the other brother came in because he left. The one that was to get beaten up, he left, came in to get a cup of tea or something. And he sat in the same table. And the waitress come back with the bill and say, here, this is he said, I need a cup of tea. So he said, you need more to eat or more to drink? He said, I need a cup of tea. So he said, okay, you go and get the tea, bring it back. He said, you got to pay for this. So he said, I didn't eat all of this. I just had a cup of tea. So the man said, who going to pay for this? But there was twins that get crossed. The man didn't, they resembled. So the poor guy had to pay. He took away his coat and took away all the money he had in his pocket. And that's it, He lost. So this girl, she went to shop. The girl I went to see the other brother, she went to shop. And some guy snatched away her purse. The purse had a lot of money in there. And she was like alarming noise, making noise that they stole my purse. So the other guy saw it, the other twin saw that, the aggressive guy saw that. And started to beat them and started to fight them. So she looked and she said, wait a minute, that's the guy that took with the, I went to see that guy that married, but he's not like what he used to be, like he's a different guy. So she brought him home. She said, Dad, this guy, I don't know what he was making an act or something, but this guy, I like this guy. I'm gonna marry to this guy. So he don't know what's going on because he was the other side of the twin, and he was kind of confused, And she said, I gotta, like, how get you, the family to come back and get you. So he went. The Brownlow came and saw him, but he's not the same twin. He's a different one. He's the aggressive guy. So he said, when you go home, I'm gonna take care of you. Took him home and wanted to beat him with a hunter, and he turned around and take the hunter and started beating him back with it. He said, you don't put your hand on me, So the Brownlow wanna know how he changed like that, like he's beating me now, But finally he stayed there and he tried to find out what the Brownlow was doing, trying to rob him. And he said, okay, I'm going to get down to the bottom of this, I got to find out what's going on. Why does, because the sister's crying and the little girl, his niece is crying. And he came back and said, okay, I'm going to find out what's going on. And he realized that this Brownlow was trying to rob the wealth, And all the employee was together with him robbing the wealth. He started checking on the books account with the business, and they were thieving a lot of money. And he started questioning. And then the Brownlow called a lawyer to sign over the deed. You see, the lawyer came, waiting for him. Then he came down and he said, "Before I sign the deed, I got to read to see what I'm going to sign for." And everybody gets shocked. They say, how he could read, He never go to school, so how he could read. So he read it and he said, no, I'm not going to sign this, You're trying to rob, you're trying to take away the property. So I'm not going to do it, So they had a big fight, He beat the Brownlow. He said, the brother don't know he was beating the other guy, the other twin. And this aggressive guy came in and he couldn't touch him, And finally he get to know what's going on, That's the part of the movie that I saw. I didn't really, I look at the movie, but I didn't catch up the whole movie. But it's a nice movie. It's a nice movie, It's about a twin. And I can recommend the movie anybody to watch this movie. It's a nice movie. You get a lot of excitement in the movie. It's about a twin that crisscross, like one went to the other side and the other one went to the other side, and it's great. It's a nice movie. Yeah, I'd like you all to see this movie anytime you want. The movie is the name of the movie, Robber Shop. Get a lot, a lot of nice songs in the movie and a lot of excitement, a lot of dance. It's nice. Take a look at it and you will enjoy it. Thank you very much.